Hello, hello. Happy Monday. And look at all the cool guests I have. I got Rozie and Manny Vega, the designer of the game that we are about to play. And I know this is not my usual stream time, but when you're juggling 3 time zones, it's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta do. And I think we got Peter in chat. Hello, Peter. How are you? Rozie, Manny, this is your first time on my stream, I believe. How are you all doing?
Great.
Okay.
So happy to be here. Sorry, the delay is throwing me off. Hey.
I'm great. Yeah, this is actually my first time on Twitch, I think. So, yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Um, Rozie, can you? Okay, you can hear now. Yeah, I just think Rozie hadn't said anything. That's why you couldn't hear her. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the sound is okay. Hello, hello. Hi, Impy Imp. Hello, hello. If you're on YouTube, hello, welcome. I will be reading all of the comments from YouTube and Twitch. So don't worry, I will not be ignoring you. We got some first-time people in chat. Welcome, welcome. And also, Tsukiyumi, thank you so much for the subscription. I very much appreciate it, especially in these weird tariffy times. Let's go see who is hanging out in chat. Amanda Panda, hello. I saw your message and I did text you back. We got Mayor of Canada. Hello, Mayor of Canada. Thank you for redeeming the air horn noises. I appreciate it very much. Mayor of Canada is making more puns per usual. There's some Rozie the Riveter puns. I don't know if you want me to read them.
I mean, Rosie the Rivers is awesome. So.
Rosie the Riveter is awesome. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Peach Tis. I appreciate it. Mayor Canada says it's time for Rozie to rivet something. Hashtag Rosie the Riveters. That's the best they got. That's the best they got. Also, we got Gibbon Tessie saying, Rozie showed us how good she is at duels earlier on TikTok. Yes. I saw that video. You all, if you aren't aware, today we are playing Flamecraft Duels, which is currently on Kickstarter and crushing it. Just drop the link in chat for you. I was really lucky and I got to play this at Gamma with Rozie, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, there you go. It was basically like a very good prototype that I played on. And so I was like to Peter and Rozie, like, I really want to stream this because I had such a good time with it. And it was also really good. I mean, Rozie can tell you how good I was.
You were very good. I'm worried about today. Manny and I are both, we've got a rivalry and, it might increase.
Well, so apparently they're 1-1 each. So I was thinking, chat, you let me know if this would be interesting. I have the two of them play for one of the games, and I just like referee and just talk trash for both of them. I think that could be a fun way to watch.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm kind of digging it. Also, what's up, Hawkskull? How are you? Yes, this is a very reasonable time in the UK. Hawkskull is also in the UK, so when I usually stream, Hawkskull is just up at like 2 or 3 a.m. because last time they were doing their taxes, so, this is the more reasonable time for them. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Consonance Kid. Also, Legends, hello, go Team Benita. Yes, it is Team Benita today because it is the last day in April, and Legends is only Team Benita when it's my birthday month, and tomorrow it will not be my birthday month, so I appreciate that, Legends. Okay, we're going to be playing Flamecraft Duels, but before we get into that, we have the designer here. So, Minnie, I would love for you to kind of like talk about the design process of a Flamecraft Duels. And chat, if you have any questions, please drop them.
Oh, okay. Flamecraft Duels was a little bit of a quick turnaround. It was an older game idea I had that was kind of like a tic-tac-toe, but it never worked. And somehow, when I attached cute dragons to it, everything started to fall into place. They tend to do that.
Yes. Yes, they do. I love that.
A lot of it was really getting the shop cards set up. So once that was in place, everything just seemed to work so much better. I mean, we went through a lot of back and forth on a lot of the powers, trying to make it feel like Flamecraft and
Yeah.
keep everyone in the same world. But I'd say it was a pretty smooth development. Peter can agree or disagree in chat, but they
Okay,
can't hear
Peter,
him. So.
was it a smooth development process or not? I mean, yeah, I thought it really fit nicely into the world. I think the powers are really cool and they're not like too difficult, which I feel like fits into the Flamecraft world of it being not a very heavy game, which I appreciate. Yes, and Peter agrees. It was smooth and loved it. And Mayor Canada reminded me, yeah, it's gonna be May tomorrow, so get ready for all the NSYNC memes. Though I was a Backstreet Boys girly myself, but I do appreciate that it's gotta be May. Meme. Okay, Amanda has a question. Peter and Manny, will I see you this Saturday? I don't know what that means.
I will be there.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a party that we weren't invited to, Rosie.
Party in LA.
Outrageous.
So
Oh man. Everyone in chat who is in LA, I am coming to LA at the last week, 2 weeks of May. 1 week for family stuff and 1 week for board game stuff, so we should hang out. I'm just saying. I haven't even booked my return flight, so I could stay longer. I wanted to like see like board game friends and things like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm in LA. I'm flying here for family things. I might as well stay longer. I'm coming, Amanda. I'm coming to visit. Okay, so let's plan something. I meant to I was gonna text you when I finally like booked my tickets. Oh, Amanda Panna is the Backstreet Boys girl. Yes, you get it. You get it. Yes. Okay, Peter. I'm so excited. People actually want to hang out with me when I come to LA. Yes. Oh, cool. I'm not gonna make my plans right now because we're gonna stream, but I will message you all. Okay. Before we get into the game, I love talking about games that you recently played. Rosie, I know you have been preparing for the Kickstarter, obviously, and been very busy with that. But have you been able to play any cool games lately?
Oh, there's a game I love called Fog, which is one of those pack of gum games, the little tiny
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And it's a 2-player frog hopping game. I really enjoy that one. I just love frogs, obviously. And also Tic Tac Trek is a great little travel game as well that I'm loving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. I
I play
don't
a lot
think
of
I've
travel games
played
now, apparently.
I don't think I've played any of those. Also, Legends, that is very cool. Manny, how about you? Have you been playing any games recently?
So here's the thing. When you start designing games, you play a lot of prototypes.
Fair.
But I did play a lot of Splendor Duels and a lot of, my God, what's the other Duels games?
Okay. Like
Um,
Seven Wonders
here-
Duel?
Seven Wonders Duel. Thank you. So sorry, Seven Wonders. I forgot the name. But I played a couple of those games over and over as well to prepare for Flamecraft Duels.
Yeah.
So I've kind of been focused on that. Plus, I have a 10-year-old and he likes 2-player games playing with me.
Yeah.
So those are the best ones for me.
We got Jib and Tessie saying Azul Duel, but that just came out, but it's good reference. Have you played that one yet?
No.
Also, we have a question for Manny. Also, beautiful Emily Rose. What a beautiful username. We have, what did Manny enjoy most about the challenge of creating a 2-player only version? Is it easier or harder to create a lower player count game? That is a great question.
Well, I'll say solo is probably the harder one because it's really hard to get the 1-player experience.
Yeah.
2-4, I'd say, is pretty similar. It just depends on the time of play.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing of 2-player was that it was super easy to test. I mean,
Yeah.
from the game design perspective, the hardest thing is getting 4 or 5 people at a table, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
So the 2-player, like I said, my 10-year-old can play, so
I love that.
it was easy.
I also feel like, dual games are often a little bit like chunkier, like harder than like the base game. And I feel that in Flamecraft Duels, I feel that it is a little bit more strategy than Flamecraft, just because of like the pattern matching and like trying to get the powers to get aligned so you can like, you know, do 2 cards at once kind of feeling. So I feel like it is like the teeniest bit heavier, which I like that feeling personally. Okay, and we got people in chat talking about some of the games they played, which I love. So if you haven't responded, chat, what have you been playing? We got Impy Imp saying, I played Pokemon Splendor recently, loved it. Oh my god, I just played Pokemon Splendor for the first time a few days ago. And I mistakenly played it like regular Splendor. I didn't do enough of the evolving, which I should have, because my friend who's played it a lot did the evolving really well and was able to get so many free Pokemon because he was catching them all. And I'm like, okay, I want to play this game. Oh, I think Splendor is a great game. So I need to play it again. I want to play Pokemon. I need to first import Pokemon Splendor and then play it again with the proper way to play it, because I think it's a really fun. Also, it goes like that theme works for Splendor so much, because like you're evolving. Like for those of you who don't know, you buy Splendor, like you buy Noble cards on 3 levels, and there's 3 levels in a Pokemon evolution. So it's like the perfect. It's like the perfect theme on a very abstract game. So I'm a huge fan. Yeah, you got to evolve, makes a huge difference. I know Impy, I know that now. I have learned my lesson, because I was doing really well in the beginning, because I'm pretty good at Splendor, but then I lost. So, okay. We got Peachtis saying they played Gentle Rain, which is a lovely solo game. Legends, you played Neon Rain, Rise, SETI, and Project L over the weekend. And then, we have another question now for Rozie. Rozie, what was your first reaction to the Art of a Dragon version of yourself? Did you know she was working on it, or was it a total surprise?
I knew. So very kindly, Sindara offered to draw me as a dragon, which is something that happens to team members of Cardboard Alchemy. And I was like, do I get a dragon? Like that was my like question in the interview. So
Fair.
So she said, what do you want? And I said like sitting down with a blanket and a cup of tea and wearing the hat. And so she used the like formation of Buddy, which has a similar pose. And she sent it to me, and she gave me like a brown cup, and I was like, could I have my exact mug? She was amazing. She's
like, okay.
I
love that you made. That's awesome.
As a thank you, I sent her the artist that makes these, Gilles Bone. There's a white version, which is Sailor Moon capped version.
Yeah.
I sent her that as a thank you for my pickiness. But it's beautiful. I love it so much. It's a stunning dragon. So yeah.
That is very cool. And yes, and for Peter, I got to play like a bunch of games with Peter this past week. We played Galileo Galilei at like 1 a.m. Fantastic game. So good. Love it. Amazing. And then I played Andromeda's Edge, and it was a 4-player version of Andromeda's Edge, and it was my first time playing Andromeda's Edge, and I got destroyed. I did so horribly, but it just made me want to play it more. And actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm excited to play it more and more and more, because sometimes when you like play a game and you like get destroyed, sometimes you just like don't want to play it again. But like I see what I did wrong and how I can improve, and I'm just like, okay, I got this. I have a friend in town who wants to play Andromeda's Edge, and they had like commented like on my Instagram story when I posted it, being like, oh my god, we need to play. And I'm like, bet, we need to play. So like I already know I'm about to play in person like soon, so I'm very excited. Peter's being very nice, saying I did great. By next time we'll be destroying all. I hope so. That's my goal.
Don't worry, my second game I won, so don't worry.
Yeah, okay, there you go. That's good to know. That's good to know. And for those of you who don't know, Andromeda's Edge is also a cardboard alchemy game. I'm assuming if you're in this chat, you probably do know, but just in case you didn't, it is also cardboard alchemy. I love that you got cute dragons and then badass like space like what am I trying to say? It's not merchants, it's space. What is like guilds?
Well, there's all different.
Yeah.
There's all different kinds of
Factions. That's the word I was trying to find out.
factions. Yeah,
Factions.
you've got dragons in there too. Cute dragons are in there too. So.
Yeah, I think Jason was playing like the dragon, like the Flamecraft one. Yeah.
Flamekeepers. Yeah.
Flamecraft dragons are also playable in Andromeda's Edge. There you go. It's all a big universe. It's one universe, right?
It's many universes with like warp holes.
Fair. Hot Skull, they were volunteering at the Manchester Board Game Festival, so I ended up playing and teaching Septima and The Last of Us Escape the Dark. Let's see. Tsukiyumi has been playing a lot of Marvel Dice Throw missions, having a lot of fun with it. Okay, I think I read everyone. If I missed your comment, I am sorry. Just respond again. But I think, looking at the time, we should go and play Flamecraft Duels, the game that we have been talking about. Let's go do that. Okay, hello everyone. We are playing Flamecraft Duels from Cardboard Alchemy. And before we get into how to play, that Rosie will be doing, if you are a subscriber here, drop those flavor text emotes, because what are we doing in this world? That's what we gotta figure that out first. So I'm going to the Flamecraft Duels rulebook, which you can find on their Kickstarter page, which let me drop that link one more time. And you can play this on TTS as well. And you can read the rulebook. So I have the rulebook pulled up. Oh my gosh, I just closed it. Hold on. I'm just gonna pull it back up again. And it is time for duels. When dragons aren't using their flamecraft to make helpful and tasty goods, they love to sit down and play games with one another. One of their favorite games is Duels, a delightful two-player game that challenges even the cleverest of dragons. In Duels, you'll take turns pulling dragon tokens from the bag, positioning them on the game board, firing up their special abilities, and trying to make patterns to complete shop cards. The winner is a player with the most valuable stack of cards. Thank you for dropping the flavor text, Tsukiyumi. Okay, Rosie, how do you play this beautiful game?
Okay, so it's easier with it on screen. So
yeah, I will be navigating as you talk.
Cool. So basically, the idea is that you have shop cards in front of you, 2 shop cards, and they have patterns on them. Let me just pull them out because it's just going to make my life easier to hold things up.
Okay. And I will just take a shop card out just so people can see what we're talking about while we're doing this, while doing the teach.
Oh, they can see. Okay, all I can see is the 3 of us, so I'm completely oblivious to what people can see.
You know what? Let me change your view so you can also see what people are seeing. There you go.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm doing it blind. Okay, cool. So yes, you have these shop cards, and they have patterns on them, and those patterns are either made up of, say, 2 meat and a plant, or say 3 in a row, and they also have triangle-shaped ones as well. You, on your turn, will draw a chip from the bag. Oh, that's a really handy one to come out now. There we go. You draw a chip from the bag, you'll place it on the board, and then you may use its power. There are 6 different artisan dragon types in here, because there are 6 different artisan dragon types, and they all have their different powers, and we can go through those shortly. But there are also dual dragons, and these have the ability to use one of those powers. So you could go, I want to use the potion power, or I want to use the iron power.
The dual dragons are pretty cool. Also, hello, Le Petite Chef and Ellie Burns. They're watching on YouTube, so I want to make sure I'm reading their comments. Le Petite Chef says they just played yesterday on TTS, and it's very fun. And Ellie's asking if we're playing basic or with fountains and our fancies. I think for our first game, we're gonna play basic, and then we will graduate to some of the other stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. So these dual dragons mean that when you place them, you can use one of those powers, but it gives you more options. And also, because there's 2 colors on them, you're able to complete patterns easier. So let me just actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press start so that we can show the starting setup.
Yeah. I'll put this.
This is me, by the way. Everyone's watching the worst TTS user on the planet.
No, you're doing a great job. I'm not being able to put this back for some whatever reason. Let's go. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got it. It is so satisfying when you have like a scripted mod and you press start and you get everything that you're supposed to. It makes me so happy.
Shout out to Laura and our team for this beautiful mod. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So the game starts like this. There are 6 out, and then you should have your shop cards, which you should have. I just can't see them.
Yes.
I should be able to see them, but anyway. And you will...
Technically, whoever I'm playing against is not supposed to be them, but chat, you can see them. Also, it's okay. But these are the 2.
Manny, you've got the upper hand.
Yeah. Don't look, Manny.
So yeah, you're going to draw a chip. You're going to place it, and then you can activate its power. So, for example, the crystal would be draw 3. Look at this TTS skills. Look at it. Draw 3, pick one, place it, and then you put the others back. You may not use its power though on that one. So that's that. And at the end of your turn, after you've done that, you can score up as many of your cards as you've created patterns for, and then you draw back up to 2. When the chips run out, it is the end of the game, and we count up the scores on all of your cards. However, you do have these coins. They're very cool. So they are worth 1 point into the game, but on your turn, if you're struggling to complete a card, if you're like, oh, I don't like these cards, they're not great, then you can use a coin to draw 2, and then pick 2 to keep, and then put the other 2 on the bottom of the stack. So it means you've got a lot more flexibility if you're struggling to find something on the board. Have I missed anything, Manny? I don't think so. You're muted.
I think only the individual abilities, but
only the that's great.
Probably see them all.
Yes.
So the bread dragon, if you draw a bread dragon, say let's do it from over here, then you place it and you literally go again. You draw another one and you use its power. So that's very handy. The crystal one, as I just said, you place it and then you draw 3, place 1, but don't use the power. The meat dragon, you place it and then you can move an adjacent one anywhere on the board, and these can be stacked up to 3 high.
Yep.
The iron dragon, you place it and you can move 2 adjacent 1 space each. And I really like this one because say you've got them stacked up and you can't access the ones underneath, obviously, you can move them around to kind of get to the ones underneath, which is really handy. And then the potion one, you can swap any 2. Oh, I love doing it this way. Any 2 on the board.
Swapping is fun. It definitely helps out a lot.
Including itself.
Yep.
And the plant one, you can use any. You can activate an adjacent power. So you go here. You could use this power or this power, but you can also chain them. So you could go plant, use this power. So it's a lot of fun.
And just for people in chat, like when you see the little fire emblem, it means fire up, like activate the power. And we have a few questions in chat. One question we have from Impy Imp. So you don't place a crystal dragon. You originally pulled just the one you chose from the bag. And I believe you do place a crystal dragon and then an additional dragon. Yeah.
Your turn always goes draw a chip, place it, and then you may use its power. So you will always place the dragon that you've drawn.
Also, hello, James. Welcome. Also, if you all have any other questions, let me know. But yeah. Okay, who am I playing against first?
You are playing Manny.
Okay, let's do it. I am playing
the
designer. I'm not so confident, but that's fine. That's fine.
I'll go easy.
You'll go easy on me? I appreciate it.
We figure out the first player by each drawing a token and whoever's highest on the list. So bread is number 1, crystal, meat, etc.
Okay.
Ooh, and you got a duel, so you are definitely going first because you got bread and meat.
Yay!
And I got last place. So take your turn.
Okay, so I have one question. So like these have to be in the very specific order of your shop cards, but like they can be a line, diagonal, like it has to be a line, right?
It's always a line.
But they can be backwards or forwards.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want?
And there are triangle shapes in there too, which you must create.
Yes, those are the ones that have, I think, more points. Legend says, go Team Benita, crush Manny. I'm going to try my best, Legend. Okay, so my first thing, I'm going to draw a chip. Ooh, I just keep drawing the duels. I love it. Okay, but what? Okay, so I'm going to remind myself of the power. So it is the purple, the potion, and the which is swap any two, which is cool. Or I can move two adjacent dragons at 1 point each. Let's see. I'm going to play this right here. I'm gonna play this right here. And then I'm gonna activate the swapping any two. Oh, swapping any two. And my swapping any two is gonna be swapping these two over here. Because I wanna make that pattern for no reason. And that's my turn.
Right. I got a meat dragon.
Meat dragon. And for those of you, just a reminder, what you allows you to move one adjacent dragon to any space. And you have to use the power, correct?
No.
Oh, you don't have to. You may use power.
You don't have to.
Hey, Time Roller. Hello. How are you?
But I am going to place it here, and I'm going to move this one to this space. And I will score the iron meat.
Okay,
Shot.
let's show chat what you just completed. So he just completed this one. I don't like it because you ruined my stuff, but that's fine, I guess. Also, you said the meat dragon, and Peter was like, Manny's favorite type. Respect.
Yeah.
First blood. Oh wait, is that a cozy term? I don't know. Rosie's a cozy expert. I feel like first blood is probably not.
First blood.
First blood. Okay, and then so because Manny completed one, he gets to draw a new shop card to work towards. So now it is my turn. I'm going to draw one. The crystal lets me pull 3, but I had to place this one first, and I do not activate the one I get. So let's see what I'm gonna put this over there, and then now I'm gonna pull 3 one at a time. Ooh, I'm just drawing all the duels. I love it. This is great. I'm going to put that over there, and then the other 2 go back in the bag. And I have completed my first shop card because we got these 3 in a line. So this goes over there, and then I think I press this to score.
No, I mean, you can do it if you want to keep seeing your score the whole time, or you can do it at the end.
Okay, I'll just do it at the end.
Then you draw back up to 2.
I draw back up to 2, so I draw one back into my hand. Impy Imp is asking, I wonder if a handicap system could be introduced.
For people who are learning, or?
Yeah, Impy Imp, can you expand on that question so we can answer? Okay, let's see. This is not set up properly.
Or it's just because Manny's a pro?
Maybe because Manny's a pro, like a catch-up mechanism.
Yeah, you can only do it one hand tied behind your back.
Yeah.
The handicap is we'll keep asking Manny questions when it's on his turn, and he'll just be like, wait.
That would work.
Yeah, I like
well,
that.
actually.
We should just keep talking. Yeah, so Impy Imp is saying, I wonder for handicap. So for beginner players against Manny, just specifically in this situation only. Manny has to play blindfolded.
Sure. I'll give you another
That's
coin.
what's really great about this game, though, is that really just one game, and you're like, okay, I've got it. Like, I get it now. Like,
I get it. Yeah.
It's like when I play Far Away, and my brain's like, what? And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I understand. I need to like think differently.
Yeah.
And see patterns. So yeah.
I am not able to score anything this turn, so it's your go.
Okay, that makes me happy. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out.
Outrageous. That's it. Your name's coming off the box.
Okay, so this one lets you play another dragon. Do I get to when I play a bread? Do I get to activate it? Like, do I get to activate the other dragon too? Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna put that over there, and I'm hoping I'm gonna get something. I don't know where that. Oh yeah, I played the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, so that one lets me move 2 adjacent, 1 space each. Do I have to move exactly 2 or up to 2?
Up to 2,
Yes.
but they do have to go 1 space. Can't go more.
Okay, I'm gonna put this here, and this will be moving at an adjacent, and I can place it on top. And I have completed this one. Yay! Hey, Manny, I completed too. Just saying.
I know. Yeah.
I'm just going to explain what those 6 tokens on the side are for those that are wondering. So at the end of the game, when the last chip is drawn, if that last chip is a bread or a crystal, or you use a plant to use a bread or a crystal, you would need to draw more dragons. So you put those 6 in the bag so that you have something to draw. The game does still end though, and the other player does get a chance to see if they can score their cards though. They just can't move anything about or take a real turn. They can use a coin though to change up the cards in their hand though. So.
Ellie says, playing without fancies and the fountain puts everyone on more even ground without the special abilities. Hello, Adam. Welcome. For Bread Dragon, can you complete a card after placing the Bread Dragon, but before drawing the next chip?
All your cards are completed at the end of your turn, so you can't do it mid-turn.
Can you complete 2 cards?
Otherwise, yeah, that would be a fast, be a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy, and it would go really fast.
What if at the end of your turn you've completed 2 cards? Can you complete 2 cards?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's like this.
That's the fun bit, is when you're literally like...
And crystal potion. That's how you complete 2.
Oh, look at that. Manny just proved that you can do it. I love it. Now I have to play catch up. I don't love that, but that's okay. Keeping it in mind. Okay. Yeah, this game is great. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this potion dragon lets you swap any 2, and it doesn't have to be...
It can be itself.
Yeah, so I'm going to swap this with that. I love the swapping. It makes me so happy. And look, I have completed the triangle, which gives me more points. Woohoo! Okay, so that was my turn. Amanda Panda has a question for you. Who was the hardest opponent to play against? Has Peter beat you at this game?
I don't remember if Peter beat me, but I will give props to Rozie because she did beat me the first time I played her. Just straight up beat me hardcore.
I did a very bold move that threw him where I made a stack of 3 in the middle of the board very early game.
Yeah.
He did not like it. He did not like it. He was like, oh, that's new.
I love that.
But then this was at Gamma, and then proceeding over the weekend is like, when we're playing again, we're going to play again, right? Gotta beat you. And then he did really good.
I honestly think after this,
played it
we gotta do
it 15 times that week. So
yeah, we and me played it against each other. Okay, I think after this chat, don't you want to see a Rozie Manny showdown? I mean, I kind of want to see that showdown.
Don't worry, because after my solo live I did earlier today, Peter says I've got some terrible tactics. So
wow. Okay.
Also, I make bold, dramatic choices.
Okay, you've completed another card. Don't love that.
I got the 3 quickly.
Also, Sky Knight, hello. Said, hello. Hi, guys. I already joined the Kickstarter and waiting for December. Already got Flamecraft and Critter Kitchen 2. Cardboard Alchemy fan over here.
I love that. That's awesome.
Okay.
The Kickstarter is doing really, really well. I think we just hit over 6,000 backers, which is incredible.
That's amazing.
So cool. And we have a lot of fun stuff planned for the campaign. Even though it's pre-stretched, so there aren't stretch goals, we do have some fun surprises. Tunes. Currently, people are voting for their favorite team because we're putting the Dual Dragons, also known as High Dragons, into Flamecraft in an expansion because there are 15 kinds of them in that expansion. So people are voting for their favorite team of dragons, which is awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, hold on.
I'm Team Cozy all the way.
Obviously. Team Cozy all the way. Okay, so this will move in adjacent.
I didn't name that team. That wasn't me.
Are you sure? Are you sure that you didn't name that?
I didn't name it. I was like, oh, cool.
For some reason, I don't believe you, but okay. How do I make this work?
Seeping into Manny's decision making.
Medea is also Team Cozy. And Adam says, puzzle number 1 on the campaign page was fun. Always love the Carbon Alchemy campaign puzzles. And one person, yeah. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to read chat in a second because I just got distracted. So maybe someone else can read chat and I will make this turn because I'm losing.
Can't see chat.
You can't see chat? Okay, then I will get to you in a second. But I need to make this move. It's taking forever because I'm taking forever. But if I do that, I'm not getting what I need, which is very frustrating. But that's okay. I did that. I did not accomplish anything, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm setting myself up for success. That's what's happening. Okay.
Manny will now destroy your setup.
No. I hope not. Please, Manny, don't do that. we got La Petite Chef, the gamer team. Gibbon Tessie's obligation to Team Cozy. Impy Imp is Team Sweet for me. James is # Team Cozy. Impy Imp says love enhancements, and I have a sweet tooth, so it's a no-brainer. They got the gamut. We got the gamut over here of different games. Yeah, I love it too. Okay.
Right. I'm going to go here, and the plant dragon will activate the potion ability right next to him, and swap any two, which is going to be those two. Sorry, Benita. That's 3 iron here, and 2.
Oh my god! I do not like how many you've just scored just now. Oh my gosh! I need to play better. Is what is happening. Clearly I'm not playing well enough. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? I'm gonna play this over here, and the potion allows me to swap, so I'm gonna swap, and look at this, I've accomplished 2 as well. We got this over here and this pattern over here. Okay, I needed that catch up. I'm still behind, but I needed that catch up. You know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, chat. I'm getting there. Punzbell, we got Team Cozy. Sky Knight says, no need to play better. We are here for the lulz. I appreciate that you're here for the lulz, but a lot of people are new here. I love games. I'm a tad bit competitive. So no, I don't think I'm like a bad sore winner or sore loser. Like I lose all the time. I'm okay with that. But when I'm playing the game, I want to play it well, you know? Okay, Amanda Panda is saying just a tad. And Amanda Panda, your nickname is Amanda Shark, the Panda Shark, so I don't think you're allowed to say that, okay? Okay.
Depends on the game with me, how competitive I am.
Fair, valid.
At one point, I got very competitive with paperback because I just couldn't win. I got very competitive.
Fair. Oh, gosh.
And then when I did win, I would put it away. We're done. I've won.
Never playing again.
No, I love paperback, but I was just like, we played it 15 times. Put it away.
You did too? Manny, what are you doing over there?
We're allowing him to think.
I know.
This is the dangerous thing.
I know. Man, you have to talk to us more is what I'm realizing. You're not talking to us enough.
I'm sorry.
How dare you? I'm just kidding.
I just get in a zone sometimes, you know?
That's fine. So I'm going to place that over here, which allows me to swap any 2. I have accomplished this one. Yay! I wanted to get 2 as well. Manny has the heart of the cards. Paperback is really great, according to Medea. Yeah, paperback. Oh, look at these plushies! I just noticed. They're so cute.
They're so cute. And squishy.
And you're going to have plushies in this campaign as well, right? I think I remember seeing that on the Kickstarter page.
These are the plushies.
These are the plushies?
These are the plushies.
Yeah. Look at that.
This is an iron dragon. This is a plant dragon. And then that means that we have now made, because in the first campaign we made the bread and the meat. And then in a shop release, we have the potion and the crystal. And now we have the iron and the plant, which completes all 6.
Oh, that's awesome. Yay. Y'all can get
and
all
this
6
is wearing a little
plushies now.
rucksack.
That is adorable. Also, I love that you called it a rucksack.
Is that not what it's called?
No, it is. But I would have probably called it backpack. But I love rucksack.
Oh yeah, that's also fine.
Yeah.
Backpack is also fine.
But I think rucksack is more fun.
We have weird words in the UK.
Yeah, you use the O in you. It's fine.
Well, that is correct, but
No, I'm
but
not
there are
gonna get an argument
sometimes
over grammar and language. You're right. You're right.
but sometimes I'll like ask like on the work Slack, like, is this a saying you use? No. Okay, cool. Not gonna put that in anything.
Manny, you got another one?
That's just
I got only one this time, so
Okay, that's
only
good.
one.
you're good.
Well, Impy Imp says
Good.
Manny handicap. He can only look at his news shops after he's placed his dragon, but before using its ability, that should stymie him. I love that. That is so smart. It should go into the rule book. Peach is saying about the plushies. I can't wait to add them to my plushie dragon army. Sky Knight has a question. I know the Iron Dragon will come with a surprise. Any clue on what it is? Oh no, I disconnected from the server.
I'll be back.
Okay,
Oh, no.
did it crash?
It did, but it's okay.
Crap.
I'll come back. I'll come back. It's okay. Hello, Mehod War. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly.
This is what happens when you ask for a surprise.
I know. No.
It crashes.
It crashes. You're like, too much information.
I think mine crashed too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's up, Rosie. I think Tabletop
Is it me?
Around had a.
Oh, was it all of us?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, we were in the middle of such an intense game. This makes me so sad. Yeah, surprise server. It's a surprise server. Hopefully we can get back in. Hawkskill says the only clue we have that it fits into a plushy dragon's rucksack. That's a pretty good clue, I think.
Maybe I need to start it again.
Yeah, I think you might, unfortunately. Okay, while Rosie is doing that, we'll go back to our faces. We'll go back to our faces until we figure it out. Oh, we'll go back. We got time. I mean, obviously, Manny, I was winning, just so you know. But
Yeah,
obviously.
Just pulled the old Ethernet cable.
Yeah. Peter is saying, what is the surprise we must know? Yeah, Peter, what is the surprise we must know?
Rude.
Are you all going to reveal the surprise during the Kickstarter or when you guys send it to backers?
Send it to backers.
Ooh, then you all have to wait. You gotta wait. Okay, so we have some new faces here. So for those of you who don't know who I am, hi, I'm Benita Core, and I stream board games on Twitch, usually Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern at 7 p.m. Pacific. But today we wanted to have Rozie here because they're the best, and I wanted to stream with them. And it's okay, Sky Knight, you started it. Peter's in on the joke. That's fine. I don't think they're going to actually tell you what the secret is today. But, and Rosie, just let me know whenever we can get back into the server. No rush.
Yep, I've made it.
Oh, you're right there? Okay, let me see if I can get back into it.
And it's gone. What? I don't know what happened. Like, what happened?
You know, this is a tech difficulties.
This is why you need the physical game.
Yeah. Okay. Let me come back and see if we got it. Is our setup gone? Oh no.
Yeah. I think it's because it probably crashed for me. I'm not sure. But yeah. Damn you, GTS.
Yeah, probably because
that was the tester game. That was the tester game.
That was the tester game, exactly. Well, I had all my commands and everything. I'm going to have to redo it. So chat, please hold while I refix everything. Okay, so do we want... Me and Manny were like halfway done, probably. Oh, Peter's saying you can reload an autosave.
Excellent.
If you go up to the games tab.
Okay.
And the autosave should be in the bottom row.
Okay. 1 or 2?
Probably.
I guess the one that looks like it's got something going on.
Yeah, probably that.
Is that correct? Yeah.
So it might be a little far behind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. And Manny was doing too well. I mean, I think I was beating Manny. That's fine. That wouldn't be it. That's okay. How about this? Why don't we restart and have Rosie and Manny, and I can be the what's the word? I watch sports.
Referee.
Not referee. The commentary. That's what I was talking about. I'm like, what is this word? MC. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. I'm like, come on. There's this better word for this. Do we just want to restart? Sorry, I know we made you do autosave. Host, compare. There's all these words. All these words work.
How do I do that? I don't know why I'm running it. It's like, how do I do that?
I think you.
How do I restart?
I think we could just.
If you pull down games, there should be the picture of the duels. Not in the last row, in the second to last row. Is there a picture of duels there?
Okay, just load a new game. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, and I will change colors so that allows Rosie to have a color. Commentator. Thank you, Impy Imp. We got there. We got there eventually. Okay, you all. This is the rematch of the century. We got Manny Vega, the designer, and Rosie, the social media marketing expert for Cardboard Alchemy. And we got right now their score is 1-1. Who is gonna win? Who is gonna win? You know what? You know what's be a great idea for me, and I haven't done this in a while? We're gonna put a poll in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, come over on Twitch because I cannot create a poll on YouTube, or I don't know how to do that. So we're going to make a poll, and we're going to create a new poll, and we're going to see who is going to win. And we're going to say Manny, and then the next one is going to be Rosie. You know what? I'm going to let you do additional votes, and we'll do a 5-minute poll. If you are watching on Twitch, just refresh and the poll should come up. And let's see who wins.
I mean, we can still start it because you won't know.
No, you should start. You should definitely start playing. You should definitely start playing.
Not advanced fountain mode.
No, none of that. All right, who's going first? I got a crystal. It's me. Yeah. Okay.
While
not
they
that that's
are
necessarily.
going, I'm gonna read some of the comments we got. Le Petit Chef saying, "Can I say a big thank you to the Cardboard Alchemy team who care so much about their games? Their Kickstarter campaigns are so fun to follow, and even after the games are received by backers, they answer our questions really quickly about different groups, and I love that. That's awesome."
I'm not gonna do anything. That's it. I can't do anything.
Oh, why is there...
you got a crystal. No.
Also, Impy Imp, I just dropped the link in Twitch chat if you want. Like I said, Twitch allows me now to stream on both, but I did start as a Twitch streamer, hence why only on my YouTube channel can you find my live streams, because I don't really do edited long-form video content, because I'm better live. Well, for some reason, when I get in front of a camera, I, freeze a little bit. I'm getting better at it, but, live streaming is definitely, what I shine at. We got Sky Knight, Team Manny. Well, I'm going to be #Team Rosie then. We gotta have an even spread over here. Okay, so we have a few more minutes for the poll. So if you're in Twitch, make sure you vote. Okay, we got 40%. We have Manny, and 60% is voted for Rosie. Okay, I like that.
Oh, you're all making terrible choices. You done?
Yep, all done. I got nothing too.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, right now they're tied. They're tied. It's 0-0, you all.
Okay. There.
Because I'm a spectator, chat, I can't show you the cards that Manny and Rosie are working to, but we can just look at this beautiful board.
There normally is a way to do that, but I didn't see it come up.
It's okay.
Okay,
just look at this beautiful board.
We're gonna take this.
And just in case, I just dropped the link of the Kickstarter in chat. So if you haven't backed it and you find this interesting, go check it out.
Here we have this one.
60% of Twitch streamers favor chaos as a strategy. I agree with that. I would agree with that. Axel, we got Axel from YouTube saying Team Original Meat Dragon. Nice.
I love that.
I love that too.
You can tell we're like seasoned players because you're just like.
No, I love it. You know, it makes the commentary way more interesting. Okay, right now, you all, we got 0-0. They are tied. They are tied at 0-0, which is a little surprising. It's been a few plays, and no one has done a card yet. So.
Oh, card.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. The thing. I'm gonna do the thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Rozie has accomplished a card. So Rozie is winning. My bad. I totally missed that. Ooh, I was not paying attention to my commentator.
So Manny is using his coin right now. So he's pulled a chip, and then anytime on his turn, he can use a coin to draw 2, and then discard 2. So he gives himself more options. So clearly his cards aren't what he wants right now, because those coins are worth 1 point into the game, and I try not to use them.
I try not. Yeah, the one time I played, I didn't want to use them either.
They're too pretty.
They are. Yeah. Also, in like real life, they're like chunky, and I'm assuming they're going to be.
Yeah,
chunky.
I can show them when we at the end. I can show I've got them on me. So
perfect.
Because you didn't get to play with them, we've now got the official ones. Like
okay, cool.
They look like this. The hexagon.
Chaos is entertaining, so it's good for streams. That's true. We do like chaos on streams. And they said I'm with Team Cardboard Alchemy, so they're being neutral. They're being Switzerland in this situation.
Neutral, yeah.
Which is allowed.
All right. I'm gonna move.
Okay, so Manny has placed a crystal on the deck. And is firing up the crystal powers. Again, these are all the different powers that you can do.
Big iron boy.
Oh, look at that.
So iron plant. That's one.
And now
that's it.
he has completed a shop card as well. Sky Knight has a question. What about the dragon fountain? What is it for?
Oh, okay. So I'll just finish my turn.
Yeah. And also we can talk about the additional extras. Well, yeah, Manny, we want to talk about it?
Yeah. The fountain is like the advanced mode, and you get a couple of these fountain cards, one for each of the types. You have to get 4 in a row. And when the first one comes out, the fountain comes out, and you can place that on the board. And it will remove any dragons in there, and you get to keep one of them, or you can just place it in an empty spot. But at that point, it becomes a blocker for you. So you can't move it, and it's in the way, so you can't make patterns through it. And the only way to move it again is for someone to complete another fountain card and move it to a different location. So it's kind of like cutting off the board and trying to make it a little more difficult for people to score
that
stuff.
really does, cutting off the board. Peach says, I'm Team Rozie. Sorry, go ahead.
Because it's open as well. You don't want to give them the opportunity to score those. So you're being like, oh, I don't want to give you this 3 in a row here. So it's really fun trying to think what they're thinking about.
Also, Peach says, I'm Team Rozie, cool hat team.
Wait, Manny's got a cool hat.
I got cool headphones, if that counts.
That's true. I want headphones with little ears on. I've got the ears, just not the...
You got the ears. Okay, let's see. Whose turn is it now?
Manny, I just had a crystal, so he's having a good time with all of those dual dragons.
Nice.
Outrageous.
All right. I drew a lot of those, but now...
Drawing 3 is cool because it gives you like so much like variability. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Manny scored another one. Okay, but you know Rozie had scored a 3 in their previous turn, so you know it feels like it's pretty even so far. I think we're pretty even so far. Also, let me tell you what the results of the poll were. So we had 58% of people voting for Rozie and 42% voting for Manny about who is going to win.
Close.
So that is very, very close. So we will see who's going to win.
I was going to tell you what was in the backpack if I won, but
No. Outrageous. Okay, we've done 2. We have leaf, iron, and iron bread.
Nice. Okay, those who voted for Rosie, we should drop some like air horn noises or like, do some hype emotes because that is a cool turn. Round of applause. All the things.
I was sat there going,
yeah. Being able to do 2, which I didn't do my last turn, but the first time I played, I got a few times where I was able to do 2. It's a cool feeling because like, I lined this up perfectly. No, actually I did that once. The last game, I did do it one time.
You did? In the fancy mode, so there are a bunch of fancy cards and you add 2 of them into the game and it changes up a little bit of the gameplay. For example, one of them lets you work with 3 cards rather than 2. Which means you could technically score 3. And if you also added the fountain mode, you could technically score 4 cards in one turn, which I have seen someone do.
Wow, that's really cool. Also, Amanda Panda, thank you for dropping the air horn noises. I appreciate. Matador says you should keep the Cool Hat Team as a team name going forward. It is a cool team name.
Rosie, I'm going to activate this potion. I'm going to bring it over here.
Okay.
And that's going to give me these 2.
Woo! No. Manny got 2 as well.
No.
Congratulations.
Stop it.
Yay, finally.
Okay, someone drops some air horn noises from Manny. Technically, commentators are supposed to be objective, so technically. Adam Albert, thank you for redeeming air horn noises for Manny. We appreciate.
Okay, I'm gonna put this. Oh, I'm gonna.
Also, if you are new here, I have something called the Daily Claw because that is when I first started streaming many years ago. I used to do a happy hour board game thing, and I would occasionally drink a White Claw because I like White Claws. But I don't anymore because I don't really want to be drinking on a random Monday night anymore because, in your 30s, you got to do a little bit less of that stuff. Also, it was a pandemic, so it's not anymore. Different rules now. But anyway, I call it the Daily Claw. It is just for a very small amount of channel points. You check in, and it keeps an inventory of how many times you've hung out there since you started. But yeah, I think it's like 1 channel point. When you start, you already have like 500 or something. Yeah, it keeps track of how many times you've hung out and watched us play games or play games. Okay, whose turn is it?
It's me.
Manny's got the meat dragon.
The meat dragon.
He's dragging that meat around.
Isn't this a family-friendly stream?
It's family game.
I was entirely innocent, and then I heard it. I was like, oh no.
I'll open it. Go ahead, Rosie.
You were talking about drinking White Claws, and you're like, this is a family channel, okay?
You're right. To be clear, I have never once branded myself as a family-friendly channel.
You want that sponsorship? Is that the White Claw sponsorship?
One day, I would love a White Claw sponsorship.
Are you done?
Yeah, it's your go.
Axel reminded me that teams have their own commentators in baseball. True. But I am trying to be mostly objective, but I do want Rosie to win because I find it really fun when designers don't win their own game because they came up with the game.
I love that. Okay, put that there. We have 3 potion, and thank you very much, Manny. I have 3 bread.
Woo, baby, look at that.
That may be the death blow.
What was that?
I said that may be the death blow.
Maybe. I mean, it's still early. Let's see. Hoxclaw, I have no idea what you're talking about. The White Claw hot tub incident. No recollection as to what you're talking about.
Interesting. There's a lot of bread on the board.
Yes.
A lot of bread. Because we've just played the big bread ones. Oh, he's got 2.
He's got 2 as well. Y'all, this is
Goodness
this
sake,
is a
Manny.
close game. This is a close game.
I'm not happy about it.
We're at threes though. Come on.
Cosmic Beat, thank you so much for the subscription. Yes, Benita live.
That's
Hawkskull,
three
thank you for
tall.
redeeming redeeming air horn noises. And yes, Cosmic, we're doing a special afternoon stream because we got someone in California, Maryland, and the UK. So balancing 3 time zones, 4 p.m. worked out. But I am going to be streaming tonight at 10 p.m. I'll be playing River Valley Glassworks, so don't worry. I'm still streaming my regular time. It's just a 2 for 1. It's 2 for 1. I also haven't streamed in a few weeks because you all know I was at the convention last week, so I miss you guys. So you get me 2 times today.
Okay, we are going to go here and hope for
Are
the
you
best.
gonna be solving 2 cards this time again?
No.
Oh, I believe in you, Rozie. I believe in you.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that this is a stack of 3 because we can't go higher than 3. I blame the designer. That's just terrible.
That's fair.
How dare you? Okay, let's bring
For those of you who are just joining us, Manny is the designer, so that's why the joke was really funny.
Yeah, that's not like, what are you doing? Blaming the designer. That's very rude. Let's think about what's on the board.
And you all, if you are watching on Twitch or YouTube, I am going to drop the Kickstarter link because Flamecraft Duels is currently on Kickstarter. For how many more days? It's on Kickstarter for 20 more days.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Just
Sky Knight has a question. Do you know if the board is magnetic or only the storage?
So, it's kind of the edges of the board are magnetic to seal the storage, but no, the chips don't magnetically stick to the board. They just be placed on it. So yeah.
Because you're constantly moving that would be also very expensive.
And too much magnet. Too much. Very hard to ship things with a lot of magnet.
Also, when you're stacking, it'll be harder to like remove the stacks and stuff because you're constantly like moving the chips around.
Also, I've played it on a train. Peter has played it on a plane. I've played it on a picnic blanket, and I don't think at any point have I had any kind of issues with very slight movement. They stay in place. Yeah, you might knock them with your hands, but I've not had any issues of like them sliding around or anything. So it can only really get better as we improve the prototype and the final product. So yeah.
I'm really excited for this final product because I love that it's such a small footprint. Because sometimes like small games, you think it's gonna have a small footprint, but then you open it up and you're like, oh no, I need like a crazy amount of table space. This is not so much the case.
Are you done, Manny?
Yes, I'm done.
Sorry, I didn't see.
No, it's okay. I agree, though. I love how this one turned out in size. Once I had my hands on it, it's so small, but it's got so much stuff.
I know, it's great.
Okay. Come on, your brain. You can do this, brain.
Manny, while Rosie's going, what are you allowed to talk about the next game in the Flamecraft universe, or if you're even allowed to?
Probably not, but I can say that it's called Flamebound.
Okay.
And it's about the cute dragons finding an old map and an old book talking about their elders, and they want to go out and find them to make new friends.
Cute. So Flamebound coming next year, 2027, 2028.
Excellent question.
Everything's kind of up in the air now.
Yeah, that's
so
true. That's a valid point. It is up in the air.
That one.
Flamebound will be huge. Yes, I think it's going to be huge, you all. Okay, we got another question. Talking about the prototype, when will we know who wins the prototype and when do they get it?
I just need to randomly select one, but any day I will send an email out to the person who's won. Okay, we just got.
Stay tuned, Impium.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could have done that, but my brain cannot. If I had it in front of me, I could have done that, both of them. But just so you know, Manny, if you like win by 1 point, I would have won. No, I just couldn't do it in that moment. brain.
See what I
It's
got.
okay.
I don't know.
Managing a Kickstarter is a lot of work, so let's give Rosie some grace.
Oh, I don't only manage it. Oh my goodness, the whole team. They're so amazing. And Peter, really is so dedicated. It's incredible. But everyone pitches in. We actually have like shifts to cover the walls, so we make sure that
Oh.
everyone is answering it. So
Yeah.
luckily, being in the UK, I can cover the time when the rest of the team are asleep. So,
Yeah.
really helpful.
Axel has a comment from Manny saying, "You outdid yourself with this design, Manny. Clearly, you're fired up when cooking this one." Axel, I appreciate how many puns you put in that. Over on Twitch, I know you're watching on YouTube, but over on Twitch, I have a pun counter, so I just dropped my pun command to add that to my pun counter. Now there has been 350 puns uttered on this channel. Let's see if we can increase that number a few more times.
Wait, hang on a second. You should have told me about that, because
yeah.
me and Manny are the people that write all the puns.
The puns are one of my favorite things in Flamecraft because I love puns. I love them. I love how stupid they are, how amazing they are. I love everything about puns. So you have the rest of this game to drop more puns.
Oh yeah. You better believe I will bring some puns to this table.
Dropping that pun command one more time. Nice.
Have you ever had Ascadelia? Ascadelia can drop puns like anyone.
Yeah, she's been streaming with me a lot this year because All Play is one of my channel sponsors, and we have been increasing that pun command.
It's all Ascadelia.
Sky Knight says, "I would love to see an RPG in the Flamecraft world, exploring with dragons, hunting monsters, and looting equipment." Ooh, it's a pretty cool idea.
I think an RPG would be awesome. I think the key thing about Flamecraft is that it's cozy. So I don't know if we would hunt monsters, but it would be awesome.
Maybe become friends with them.
Finding friends. Exactly.
Yeah, finding friends.
Finding friends. Flamecraft, finding friends.
And there are loads of cozy RPGs out there that don't have any conflict, and they're wonderful. So I'm playing one at the moment called Brindlewood Bay, where I'm an old lady that solves crime. What's her name? Jessica Fletcher or whatever her name is.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Brindlewood Bay? Oh, I played a one-shot of that. That was a lot of fun. I loved, we were in a baking contest, like a Great British Bake Off, but there was also murder, so we had to solve it, and also do Great British Bake Off stuff.
Yeah. Are you done, Manny? Sorry, I'm just miss. I assume so. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, bread. So much bread on the board. But yeah, a lot of fun. So I love a cozy RPG. Ooh.
Hawkskull says your stats are size, cut of jib, charm, and mojo. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Hawkskull.
I love that. The cut of your jib.
RPG.
Huh?
I've played that RPG. It sounds familiar.
It's so cool. Move anyone anywhere on the board. We can do it, everyone.
I believe in you.
Can we?
Let's zoom in here. Look what we got cooking over here. There's a lot of bread on the board.
Okay. Can I see it anymore? No, because my brains can't see it anymore. Okay, I definitely got that one. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm so curious as to what the score is going to be. You all are both doing 0-0, so there's no way to know.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the amount of threes, the 3-point cards.
Yeah. That's
the key.
Impy Imp, I missed a comment earlier saying, "I can understand why you don't part with it," meaning the prototype, Rosie. I wouldn't want to part with it either. Because I was streaming this digitally, I never got the prototype, but I did get to play it at Gamma, and I'm just like, man, that would be such a good game to play with my family and everything. This one, I feel like it's just the perfect weight for them.
That's
2 chips left in the bag. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Is this last turn?
Maybe.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay,
or maybe not, depending on... okay, come on. We can do 2. We can do 2.
We can do
it, everyone. No, we can't. Da, 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 da. No.
I believe in you, Rosie, Rosie, Rosie.
Come on, brain.
Rosie,
Yeah, I'm actually
Rosie.
gonna. Yeah, that'll help. I'm gonna use the bread power. Last chip. So I've taken away Manny's turn. Haha. And we are gonna put this here. Just check
Took
that's
away
brutal.
his turn. Okay, that's
And now
interesting.
Brutal.
That is brutal.
Gotta be done. Swap any
It had to be
two.
done.
So we have iron, crystal. And crystal.
You got two!
Crystal. We got
nice job!
And there's nothing in the bag. But if I had drawn one that let me draw chips, I could put these in and then finish my turn.
But I am.
Yeah.
Since we're tied, I'm just gonna go for broke and try and see if I can get my last score in with just cards.
Also, Amanda Panda just redeemed my yas channel sound just for you, Rosie. Yas. Yas. You'll have to like go watch the VOD, Rosie, to hear all these channel noises, but the yas is pretty accurate.
I'll have to. I can't hear a thing. No.
A little bit of luck, but I got it.
Ooh, nice job, Manny. Okay, Manny went for broke and was able to score. So technically he didn't place a tile on, but you can still score because that pattern was on the board. He did have to sacrifice a point for that, but in the end,
I didn't spend a coin.
Yeah, you did.
Let's find out. Let's press the button at the same time.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. What'd you get?
Oh, the coin!
But does it count the coins as well? No.
No.
No, it doesn't. So Rosie was 28 plus 3, 31, and Manny was 29 plus 1 coin. It's 30, 31 to 30 with Rosie winning by 1. Can we get some air horn noises in chat? That's so you two can hear.
Do my own.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, that was close. We were both fairly distracted, so well done.
Let's for those of you who are on Twitch, just drop those GG emotes. GG, that was an amazing game. And for those of you who are just joining us later, right now the score between Manny and Rosie was 1-1, and this was the death match. Cozy death match, excuse me. Cozy death match of Flamecraft Duels.
Yeah.
That was very close.
It was the matcha of the season.
Matchup of the season.
I'm
Also,
very happy that it was that close, Rosie.
that was amazing. Also, thank you for the follow, Board Game Bard. Appreciate it. You came in right as it was ending, so I couldn't say hello, but I appreciate the follow. NPM said, yay, Rosie, for the win. And Hawkskull has a question. That was so close. Are games usually this close? Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, that's my experience, that they're usually this close, too.
Yeah.
If both players are at the same level of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could see that, like, when Rosie was completing 2, Manny generally was completing 2, and, like, they were kind of, like, staying on. NPM says, I want to play now. So, you all, I just dropped the Kickstarter link. If you go to the Kickstarter link, there is a section where you can play on TTS as well. Or you can back it and play in December. But you can do both. Or you can do both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, this was
do we
great.
want to show off a different mode now? Like, who wants to play?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's play a different mode. I would love to get back and play a different mode.
Cool. Let me just do that thing where I started again.
Yes. Skyknight says both. We take both. That's the correct answer, Skyknight. Okay, so who wants to play? Should it be like me and Rosie this time?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, do I go easy on you? What do you want?
Yeah. You should play as well as you just did.
Well, okay. That's fairly good then. Okay, so we can add in the fountain mode if you want, or we could do the fancies. You can add the whole shebang if you want.
Do you have a preference? I haven't played with either.
Let's do the fountain. That's a really easy thing to add in.
Okay, let's do it. And just for people who are joining us now, and as a refresher for me, what does the fountain mode do differently?
So there are now 6 public goals, which if you get 4 in a row matching the good on top of it, then you claim it. And then you put, for the first one anyway, you put this lovely, it's actually a miniature, but there's this thing of a fountain that you put on the board, and you can put it on, you can basically swap out a stack of tokens, replace it, and you can take one of those chips and keep it for your next turn and put the rest back in the bag. And this becomes a blocker, so you can't move it at all until you complete another one of these. And these go into your score over here.
I'm why can't I do anything? Oh, I had to choose a color. Thank you so much for the follow, I1Splat. Also, I1Splat, what a great username.
I believe, Manny, I also need to remove another 6 tokens. Is that correct? Yes?
Yeah, I think when you press start, it asks if you want to do.
Oh yeah, it does actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, that's not a good sign.
I don't know why. I'm trying to press yes and it won't let me.
It's not working, but that's fine. I will just remove.
Okay, so I'll just say no. Okay, so I said no.
Let me just. I'm not very good at. Oh, this is going relatively well. I just need to remove another 6.
So maybe y'all let me set my camera mode because it got messed up on when you got
excellent TTS skills shown here.
You have excellent TTS skills. I don't know what you're talking about. Excellent.
I do it the hard way. What am I missing, Manny?
It's right here. It's a potion. It's on the bottom.
What?
Okay. We have a question. Axel, not question, comment. Axel, will Rozie smite her host? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. I'm a little worried after seeing how well Rozie played against Manny, but
can someone help me put these back in the bag?
Yes. Yeah. Which ones? All of them, or
Manny will do it. It's fine.
I can't touch anything.
Yeah, I got you, Rozie.
Oh no. But yeah, we need to take 6 out because as we're adding them back into the bag when you move the fountain around, it makes the game a lot longer. So you take these out and they do not get used.
Sky Knight saying, how long is a match usually? Okay, so keep in mind that you have watched one full game, and I think that took about 20-25 minutes, less than, and we were streaming it. And it was a little bit fiddly because it is TTS. So honestly, you could play it probably in a shorter amount of time. But I would say a match is 20 minutes long.
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes. It depends on the person. If you're just you don't talk or you don't talk too much and you just play, when I played Alex from Board Game Co, he was just on it. We played it in 10 minutes and it was so fast. So it just depends on. But yeah, you totally can play it 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay, draw your chip to see if you go first.
And bread.
Oh, my cards are bad. My cards are bad, Manny.
Good.
All right, you are going first, Benita.
My cards are not great as well. Okay, I'm drawing a chip. It depends if you're Manny or Benita. I mean, Sky and I know you're new here, but I play pretty fast. I think I play pretty fast. But we'll see. Okay, so a crystal, the power, pull 3, place 1 dragon, but do not activate. Okay, cool. I'm going to do this. Draw 3. Come on, draw the one. I did not draw the one that I wanted, but that's okay. Oh, man. Do not activate. Oh, I don't want to ever set you up for 3 or 4. I forgot about that. Okay. So,
you are catching that quickly because I was going to say something.
Yeah. I was ooh, I do not want to give you that opportunity. Okay, that was my turn. I did not accomplish anything, but that's okay.
That's okay. It's very unlikely I will. I'm actually going to use a coin.
Sky Knight, you came for the Flamecraft, my stay for the board games. We got only board games on this channel for the most part, so stick around. Where are you putting it? What did you do?
I'm using a coin.
Okay. Oh, you're using a coin already. Okay.
My cards are bad, and I thought that would be a good move, but it was not a good move.
That's what we
At all.
like to hear, Rosie. That's what we like to
That was
hear.
not a good move. Okay, well. Okay, fine.
Axel says the
There's-
games are fast, but except that you want to keep on playing, so plan for a 3-hour session at least. Yes.
Could someone put them underneath?
You can leave them out. It won't matter.
Okay, I'll leave
until
them
you-
out. Fine. Okay, now I continue my turn.
Yeah.
And I oof, this is still bad. So I'm just gonna place this over. Oh wait, I'm gonna place it here.
Do you
and I'm
all
gonna mess up-
feel that like Rosie is hustling me? Like, you know how people hustle people in pools? Like, you know, she's saying like, so bad, I'm doing so poorly. Look at me.
notice
And
how
then
I
at the
didn't-
end, it's like double my score.
Notice how I didn't play anything. I just messed up your setup because
Yeah.
I couldn't do.
That was really nice of you, honestly. So, I wasn't like setting up for anything at all. Of course not. Okay.
I can't go, neither can you.
That's so kind of you. Okay, so this one is
Okay.
swap to any two. Why do I keep messing that up? Okay, that's gonna go here. And what am I gonna swap? Hold on. I need to look at my cards again.
So
You
Manny,
really
what is
messed
your...
up my stuff.
Manny, what's your favorite dual dragon?
I accomplished this now. Yay! I accomplished something. Okay. It is your turn.
I think maybe Calzone is the one that's most like me, so I like him the most.
I love that.
I love pocketed pizzas.
I love I like pocketed pizzas too. Ooh, Rosie's got on her thinking face.
It's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Gibbon Tessie says Rosie stays cozy using the fires of hell. Okay.
Wow.
I can't go, so there you go.
Are you messing up my stuff again?
No, I wasn't. I didn't see you even set anything up, to be honest.
I didn't.
Otherwise, I would have.
You would have.
I would have.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take a chip out of the bag. Ooh, I like this chip. We're going to put this chip. Let's see if we can do 2. How cool would that be? Okay, so this one allows me to do multiple things. I can pull another 3 or move 2 adjacent 1 point each. Do this. This is me thinking. So 1 second. Nah, that doesn't work.
My favorite's Rose.
Sorry, go ahead.
My favorite's Rosemary. She is they're a bread plant and has a little loaf, like a little bun. And bees. So cute.
I think I accomplished this. Hold on. Ooh, I need to make sure you don't get stuff. Okay, hold up. So I think I accomplished this one because it's that, and then I think I also accomplished that because it's a duel.
Damn, very well done. Very well done.
Thank you.
A dual score there.
Can I
Frank
take? Wait, hold on.
Calzone should
Can
do
I
that.
get 4 in a row? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Pretend I did this over here. Impy Imp for the MVP. You're right. I can. I forgot that this is a duel also. So I will be taking this because it was
Very
still
nice.
my turn. I think that's okay.
Dude.
And so I can put the fountain now somewhere.
Yeah, so you pick up a stack, move a stack out of the way. You can pick one of those chips to keep for your turn, and then you put the fountain where it was. I don't know what this guy's doing here, like Calzone.
I'll put this.
But
So I put it back in the bag.
Back in. No, you can hold on to that one.
I hold on
Yeah.
to it. Ooh.
Next round. Yeah.
Impy Imp, you're watching on YouTube, so there's a little bit longer of a delay. I don't control that. YouTube does, but when you do watch this eventually, I took that advice because of you, so I appreciate it.
Cool.
Calzone
And
just
this
goes
guy?
back in the back. Yeah.
Calzone? Okay, back in here. Well, he doesn't.
Oh,
Oh,
Skynet,
I'm
thank you
doing
for the
so,
hydrate. I appreciate.
doing so badly. So badly.
I mean, very.
I have to use a coin. My cards are just not there.
What's going on?
I know.
We have a comment saying, I hope Sandra changed small details on the card so we could play differences with the shop cards from Flamecraft.
There is some new art in it. You have new art for the triangles and for the fountains, which is awesome.
Rosie's not happy with your cards, are you?
Okay. Clearly, the cards want you to have a good experience.
Yeah. It's just the cards. It's all luck. It's all luck right now.
Just the card. It's just the
No
card.
excuse, Rosie.
Okay, so and you putting this fountain right in the middle is absolutely brutal.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that because
Thank you.
that was my goal.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this here and then place this here and score this one.
Hey,
Cool.
Rosie
Your
scored
turn.
one.
Yeah, I scored one.
Yay! That was a dick move for me to say. I'm sorry.
Content.
I've got some catching up to do, but I can catch up.
You can definitely catch up. Okay. Okay. This is not okay. This one lets me move to adjacent. Right. Yeah, I mean, this messing up in the middle is also not helpful for me either.
What should I do?
Let's see. How do I?
And Benita said, what?
Gonna move that. Oh, damn. Oh, wait. I'm gonna put. No, this is not adjacent anymore. It's okay. That's it. That's my turn. It's my turn. I will accomplish nothing, but that's okay. That's okay.
I like that. I accomplished nothing, but I'm happy about it.
I'm happy about it. If Rosie doesn't mess up my setup, it'll be okay.
I'll be honest, I wasn't watching. I was dancing with the plush. So.
Have you named the plush?
Oh, it's a plant dragon and iron, and everyone can name their own. I have not named these, but you know, when I get my ones, because these are the ones we photograph, and then I will.
Do you always name your plushies?
No. Like, I've got a Build-A-Bear Frodo and a Build-A-Bear Gandalf, and they say things when you press their hand.
Yeah.
And they smell like cake and other things, because that's a thing you can do. But they're Frodo and Gandalf.
Yeah, so you can't call them anything else. Fair.
Yeah, I can't call them anything else. But yeah, I don't know. I if they were of specific dragons, then I would use those.
Yeah.
Do you name your plush?
I generally do not name my plushes because I'm very bad at naming things. Like, I'm just like not, I feel like I'm not always the best at that. So. Oh, why is there a crystal dragon out? Because I got this as a bonus for placing the fountain. And I forgot that it was here. What just happened? TTS. Do I have to do it and play it immediately the next round?
I'll just put it back. You can either do it for your next turn or put it back in the bag. It's fine.
Just wait for the next turn. But I'll play it. So for the next turn, do I place this one I have out and another one? Like, do I get to place two or just
no?
one?
That's your chip for that turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so we have this one.
Sky Knight says Chikorita seems like a good. Oh, I love that Chikorita from Pokemon. We were just talking about Pokemon earlier. Okay,
I definitely go with like a punny name, like a punny. I love a punny name.
Is it my turn, Rosie? Sorry.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. I'm not getting the things that I need to get. Okay, so I'm gonna place this over here, and then I'm gonna place it as a crystal ability, so hopefully I can draw one, and I did, and that's perfection. Oh, I don't like what I just did, but that's fine because I had to claim a card. I claimed that one. Oh, look at this one with the rucksack. Hello.
With the rucksack.
With the rucksack. I will forever be just using that word now.
Rucksack.
Yeah. That was my turn.
And wonderful. Okay. Well.
These are the goals I'm trying to complete. Let's see.
I will not look. I'm looking at my own. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're like, everyone look at my goals.
Everyone except Rosie, look at my goals.
Everyone except Rosie, look at my goals. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna place this here and then use the meat power to move this one over here. And we have a bread crystal.
Ooh.
And a iron leaf.
Double whammy. Oh, Hoskull just says, so next game though you have to use knapsack. That's true. That is another word for rucksack and backpack. We got knapsack. I forgot.
What about fanny pack?
Well,
it's not a fanny pack.
It's not a fanny pack. Yeah, it's on the back. Fanny pack's got to be on the hip or butt or something.
I wonder what they call a rucksack that you wear on the front out of fear of people robbing you in London. Because that's what people do. They wear their bag on their front.
I think those are called like shoulder bag. I feel like there's like a name for it now. A crossbody bag, maybe?
Maybe. I love a crossbody bag.
I do love a crossbody too. Okay, so
The dragons certainly know how to accessorize. They certainly do.
Dragons know how to accessorize. Okay, so let's see. What am I trying to get? Can I make 2 in a row? That would be ideal.
That's the ideal, yeah.
That's the ideal, but I don't think I can make it happen.
So, Manny, is this your first 2-player specific game, or have you got other ones that you've done that I haven't played yet, and can I play them?
It is the first 2-player specific game that I've made.
Have you got the bug now? Are you 2-player like,
ooh?
I do enjoy it quite a bit. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, the back and forth between 2 people
it's good.
It's so great.
It's really good.
Rosie, it's your turn. 2-player games is like, I love how fast they go. And I know a lot of people don't like 2-player games for whatever reason. I have a few friends who just don't like it, but like I love 2-player games. I recently finally got to play, or a few months ago, got to play the new like 7 Wonders Duel, like the Lord of the Rings duel. Amazing. So good. 7 Wonders Duel also used to be like a very big favorite of mine, but I think the Lord of the Rings one is better. I think it's better. We got another word. Haversack.
I played a bread and then I drew another chip, and I'm going to use the plant power to draw another chip. And then I've drawn a bread and I will place it here. That is on the fountain.
Nice job, Rosie.
But I only got the fountain, not like you with the, getting all the things. And I will move this central fountain away because it is brutal.
It is cutting into like a lot of things. I will agree with that.
I will take this stack and put this there, not far away.
Okay.
Here and keep bread for next time, and you'll go.
Okay. We got a duffel bag as well. We got so many bags. Fire up one adjacent. So I'm gonna fire this up, and I'm gonna the potion one, which lets me swap. So I will swap this, and now I've accomplished this one. And wait, I thought I accomplished this one. What did I do?
Did you move something? Because I often go, ooh, and then move this, and then no.
I thought. Oh man, I don't know what I did. I thought I was gonna get both, but I didn't. That's okay. It's okay. I can't retract it because I honestly don't know what I moved anymore. So I don't take that chip. I got too excited. I take a shop.
So I have
shop
my
card
chip from last time.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it here and then draw a chip.
Hey Slivers, hello. How are you?
I am going to.
Man, what did I do here? I thought I was getting ready for like a twofer, but I didn't. Hotsko, we're getting really into the nitty gritty of bags now. A duffel bag is a very different beast, usually slung across the shoulder. That is true. That is true. I've never heard of the term haversack. Have y'all heard of that term?
No.
In D&D.
Oh, in D&D? Okay.
There's a backpack called a haversack.
Okay. Is that where you got it from, Impium? What you doing, Rosie? What is all this? What's all this chaos?
I'm just moving things around. Just having a rummage.
Just having a rummage.
There we go. That's all I got.
Okay. We still have a lot of... Ooh, I love it when I get duels. Can play another one, or I can move an adjacent to any space. Okay. Now I'm going to play the... Yeah, Adam says D&D, the handy haversack. Quite a nice item to have. What's up, Clyde, man? Hello. Okay, so how...
Bag of holding.
Can I get 2 things at once? Because that's the goal.
I don't love that you have more cards and all 3 coins. This is bad. This is bad.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I need some serious fountain moves. Serious fountain moves.
There's still 4.
Ooh, okay, I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to fire up the...
Oh, just 1 second. That is 4 high. You cannot do that.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
It's easy to not to do in this.
Oh, I didn't realize that was 4 high. Oh, that ruins all
No,
my plans.
All of your plans are ruined.
All of my plans are ruined.
When you play the physical version, though, it's really easy to see that.
Yeah.
It's just in this, they're sharp-edged.
Sliver says, whenever Benita says, don't worry about it, you should definitely be worried about it. Nah, Sliver is. Okay. I just
like the Hulk. I'll never worry. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm always worried.
You're always worried?
I remember.
Okay.
What's the Hulk? Hulk's like, my secret is I'm always angry.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play this over here, which I'm gonna play with the one with move an adjacent. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Which means no, that's not what I'm gonna do. What is my brain doing? I'm combining 2 of my cards into 1 card. I'm so sorry.
You're merging them.
I'm merging them. My brain is merging them. Yeah. Hey, Rolling Reggie. I miss you all too, but I'm back. Yes, this is on TTS right now. Let me drop the Kickstarter link. The Kickstarter page has a TTS mod that anyone is able to access. Brain not braining.
We also have an expansion for Flamecraft. So if you want to add a bunch of new gameplay modes to Flamecraft, then you can add in the dual dragons into it. You can literally play with these high dragons. And there's also a new way to play the park, which is awesome. You get a mat to go over the top of it. There are upscales. There's a lot of stuff. Manny, it's beautiful. So good. I'm very excited.
And all those dragons, the dual dragons that you can put in, they each have the individual powers that everyone's been asking for since the first day of Flamecraft. So hopefully that makes a lot of people happy.
It's great. And they get added in as teams of 6, and they have focuses. So, for example, Team Gamer, which is the same dual dragons that's in Flamecraft Duels, it's a balance. So they're all kind of balanced in terms of what they do. But other teams have focus on gifting things or hoarding coins or getting more dragons or that kind of thing, which is a lot of fun. And I'm really excited to play with them. You're done?
I did. I accomplished 1 shop card. I'm sorry that took me so long. That my brain was not braining for some reason. Herbert, hello. Hello.
Yeah. Oh no, you've done the crystal already.
I know. That's why I was okay with letting that happen.
Well, that's good.
I really feel that sincerity in your voice, Rosie. Yeah.
Okay, we don't need crystals right now, so let's draw 3. Beautiful. That doesn't help me.
For those of you who are joining us now, we are playing a Flamecraft Duels, which is currently on Kickstarter because it just for 20 more days.
I put it here so you don't have the opportunity to make 3.
That's so kind of you. We're being so
It's got to be
friendly.
done. This is
We're
the
being
important thing.
Yeah. We're being so friendly.
As my dad used to say, you'll never learn.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is
I'm done.
bread. Oh, you've already done the bread stuff, which I don't like.
Exactly. I was like, I'll leave the bread.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I'll put this over here. Come on, give me the color I want.
Salt one.
Oh. Wow. Well, I'm just going to put this randomly.
I know what I'm getting.
And I accomplished this one.
You did.
Nice. Oh, well, I love that that's the chip that I'm getting.
Yeah. Rolling with Reggie says Rosie's representative for cardboard alchemy. I'm guessing. Actually, no. We got Manny and Rozie here. Manny is the designer of this game. So we got two representatives at Cardboard Alchemy here.
Okay, come on. We can do one of them.
You don't have to worry about it. Don't stress, Rozie. It's just a friendly game. Don't stress.
You're looking healthy.
Thanks.
Okay, we're gonna go. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Oh no.
That's what we like to hear, chat. That's what we like to hear.
Oh no. Not good. Okay. Just trying to see what's in the stacks. What we're going on here.
We got some stacks on stacks here.
Stacks on stacks.
Stacks
so
on
many
stacks on stacks. So many.
So with this one, I can move 2 chips, 1 space each. I would love to complete a card. That would be dreamy. Can we complete any of the fountains? I think we have both restricted each other so much.
We very much restricted each other much.
Been very mean to each other in terms of achieving those. Mm-hmm. The first time I played fountains with Peter, he scored 5 out of the 6.
Wow.
I did not field myself very well. But yes, we shall. Yeah, come on. Okay, that's 3 high. That's useless to me. I'm just gonna use a coin. I'm just gonna use a coin because at this point, I just want to score some cards because that's the fun bit, not the winning.
Okay, Rozie. Okay.
Not the winning.
Not the winning. Not the winning.
Not the winning.
Reggie said someone asked me if I was willing to trade my copy of Flamecraft last week, and I had to kindly tell them no. It's good. Good choice.
Oh.
Good choice.
So we're going to gonna flip those 2 over and work with these 2. See if we can complete one of them.
So after you, do I get one more chance or no?
No, you get to see if you can score either of your cards. You may use a coin. So
we'll see. Nobody asked, but my favorite dragon is Brisket. I love that you told me.
I thought you were saying that, and I did rudely not ask you your favorite dragon. Do you have a favorite dragon?
I think I have to look at all the dragons. I don't think I have a favorite dragon. Do you have one?
Yeah. At the moment, it's Rosemary. Which
you mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's just
do one. My favorite overall is still Hot Dog.
Hot Dog?
It's my favorite.
Hot Dog is amazing. Hot Dog is perfection. Yeah, let's just do that one. There we go. And I'm done.
Okay, so
you'll go to see if you can score either of your cards, and you can use a coin.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't think I have any of these right now. Bread. Yeah, I don't think I have it. But I'm like, do I want to do a coin just to risk it? Yeah, let's do it. You know, I'm a huge gambler, so that means I get to take 2, right?
Yeah, and then discard 2.
Yeah. Let's see.
Do you say risk it for a biscuit? Is that a
that's what I said. Let's risk it for a biscuit. risk it for brisket. Yes.
Oh, because your biscuits are different to my biscuits.
Look at this. I was able to score that. right here.
And the other one.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
of those.
you're right. Because we got, hold on, let me find it. Yep, right here. This one. Oh, so that risk it for the brisket was really, really worth it.
I think we know who's won. Let's press the button.
How do I? Oh,
It's
there
the
we
white
go.
text.
Okay.
Woof.
Very good. See, that wasn't close.
Okay, for those of you who cannot read the small text on screen, we got Adam, thank you for the air horn noises. We got 27 Benita to 19 Rosie.
Shocking.
Yes.
Shocking behavior.
Yes.
And that was my best work. That was my best.
And based on the last game, you beat me as well. So
I know, by
there you go.
transitive property, I beat Manny and Rosie today. We use math actually in board games all the time. So
Absolutely.
US is risk it for brisket. UK is risk it for a biscuit. So I say risk it for a biscuit. I just said risk it for brisket because of the dragon. But Reggie came in earlier or later, and he's asking, what is the elevator pitch for the difference of Flamecraft Duels and Framecraft? Would either of you like to give the elevator pitch? Or I can.
I'd say Flamecraft Duels since it's a two-player game, it's a lighter game. It's travel. It's much faster to play, so you can play 2 or 3 times. And it's tile and pattern matching, so you place tokens and you match patterns. And Flamecraft is a much bigger game where you're taking your dragons around town and building an engine in town, but everyone shares this town.
Yeah.
So everything you do improves everyone's game, and once the town is full, the game ends and you score up all your points and see who's won. So that's the elevator pitch.
And they look great together.
Yeah. You need all of the Flamecraft. All of them. Yeah, so let's see the coins, Rosie.
So the box is like this. It becomes the board.
Beautiful.
And then you have these little storage flaps, which store all the bits. Like this.
That's so cool. It's like it's gonna be such a good like travel game, or just like I love that the magnetic stuff. And you know the tiles are acrylic, so they're chunky tiles. They're not gonna be cardboard, y'all. So which is cool.
And the coins.
Oh my god, look at those. There's dragons on it.
One side is the dragons in a little pond, like in a fountain.
Yeah.
And the other side is sort of a yin and yang style dragon effect. Dual dragons.
Meadow just says that lock is just adding so much flair. Yes. And
It's
yes,
very
you
cool.
all, we just played on TTS. I will drop the Kickstarter link one more time. You can find the TTS mod free to use on the Kickstarter page, so you can try it out. And the rulebook is there as well. Or you can just watch our how to play, because we taught you how to play this.
True.
Yeah, Le Petit Chef says the box is very cool. Yeah, everything shows like how much like love and care you all put into this product. And we just showed you how to play the base version, and we showed you how to play with the fountain module, and there is one more module, the fancies. So there's multiple ways to play the game: basic, advanced, whatever you got. Any final questions, chat, for Rosie or Manny before we call it a day? Because I know Rosie was like in the beginning 2 hours, and we have definitely approached that mark. Okay, we'll wait for like a minute. But anything you would like to add, either Manny or Rosie, before we call it a day?
Well, we have a bunch of fun surprises on the Kickstarter coming up. We have everyone currently is voting for their favorite team of dragons, so you can go and do that in the latest update. And also there is some more stuff to come, which we're excited about. Some things, I know it's a pre-stretched campaign, but there is some other little things. There's also a puzzle you can go and do, which is designed by Rich Molina, who's done all of the puzzles for our campaigns, and they're super fun. And they're with art by Sandara. And yeah, there's a load of stuff. And we've got lots of cute things planned. So, and there's loads of streams. There's a whole calendar. This is the first one because it's the best one, obviously. And then there's.
I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna go clip that right now.
But we do have Sandara Tang doing some live drawing, which is
That's really
awesome.
cool.
She's going to be drawing some new stuff for us, and you can join in and potentially add some ideas that she might use, because that's happened in previous ones.
Oh, that's really
And
cool.
also, we have our Friday streams that we always do, and Peter and I are going to be playing head to head. So I need to improve. I need to get better. I'm going to have to do some practicing. And we've also got it's like a little quiz coming up, like a dragon quiz with Stephen Conway from the Spiel Foundation. So lots of fun things you can see on our calendar on there. And yeah, we love making campaigns fun and exciting, and giving you some puzzles and things to do. So yeah.
We have a few questions. Someone asked, Impy Imp asks, is a solo much different to the 2-player in terms of rules? Is there solo rules?
Yes.
Oh, very
So-
cool. I didn't know that.
The solo rules take advantage of the fountain, and instead of seeing all 6 of them, you only get one at a time. And your goal is you have to complete them all before the bag ends. And there's mini solo goals of trying to get the highest score as well, but if you run out of tokens before you complete all 6 of the fountain cards, you lose. So it's just playing against yourself, making your own tactics, and trying to get the highest score.
It's so
Nice.
fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Herbert didn't realize there was a Flamecraft expansion part of the campaign. Yes, there is a Flamecraft expansion as part of the campaign.
It's called Dragons and Dragons.
I love it. Do you all need more dragons in your life? Go check out the campaign page.
The box cover is just loads of dragons. It's
So
great.
many dragons. We have a question from a petit chef. Will we have Flamecraft Duels on BGA too?
Oh, that's not something we know anything. Like, we don't have an answer for that. Right now it's on TTS to play.
TTS. Maybe one day. Never say never, right? Never say never.
Never say never. It's the kind of game that, as you can see, works really well in TTS. So, never say never.
Sky Knight will the past promos be included in the bundle?
So there is a whole thing called Dragons of the Past. You can get all of the promos from the original Flamecraft campaign and any ones we've made since up until now, and all for the amazing price of $5. Or if you get the gameplay bundle, which includes the Dragons and Dragons and Duels, then you get them for free. So, yup.
What a deal! What a deal!
Exactly.
I think that I asked everyone's question, so we're gonna wrap it up. Once again, you all, we just played Flamecraft Duels. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. It's on Kickstarter for 20 more days. Designed by Manny, published by Cardboard Alchemy. You all know they have a good history of very pretty games. If you came in later, you can obviously watch the VOD later, but they also mentioned there's going to be so many more streams, but Rosie did say this was the best one, and I'm going to clip that forever. Whenever I need some motivation, just watch that again and again.
It should be your alarm in the morning.
I know. Best stream ever. You all, for those of you who have been around for a while, I will be back in like 4 hours. I will be streaming at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. I will be playing River Valley Glassworks, another very cute, inviting game. I'll be playing that on BGA with some friends. So make sure you come back. And usually we would raid on Twitch, but there's no one else playing board games right now. So we're gonna call it a night. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see everyone later. Bye.